Poke Nerds, welcome in. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting the channel here. We've got some exciting news from PokeBeach, who are always on top of all the news from Pokemon. So we've got pull rates based on preliminary data, according to PokeBeach, for the English side of Black Bolt and White Flare. And remember, Black Bolt and White Flare, technically two different sets. There are different pulls and different cards within each of these sets. So there's exclusive cards to Black Bolt, exclusive cards to White Flare. You've got to remember that. So if you're searching for a specific special illustration rare, Master Ball, whatever it may be, you got to make sure that you are opening the right packs. But some really cool news here. Most of the pull rates are pretty standard compared to recent sets. Special illustration rare in every 76 packs, full art ultra rare card in every 16 packs, Master Ball reverse holo, which you got to remember, Master Balls have not been in the TCG since Prismatic Evolutions earlier in the year. They were not on Journey Together. They were not on Destined Rivals. So it looks like they're just kind of doing that with these late stage specialty or holiday sets in Scarlet and Violet. So again, Master Balls one in every 15 packs, Pokeball one in every 3 packs, and they did switch the Pokeball and Master Ball pattern to more of that Japanese style from 151. A double rare Pokemon EX in every 5 packs. What is really cool though, again, all that stuff pretty standard. What's really cool is an illustration rare in every 6 packs. And remember, there's like 150-ish illustration rares from Black Bolt and White Flare combined, 70-ish in each set. You've got an amazing amount of illustration rares in these 2 sets, and you get one in every 6 packs. That's basically doubling the hit rate of illustration rares from recent sets and from most sets throughout the Scarlet and Violet era. That's massive. Obviously you're to master set this and get all the illustration rares and special illustration rares, still going to be very difficult just based on sheer numbers. But the fact that you are getting an illustration rare one in every 6 packs is going to make the opening experience so much better than it has been for many of the recent sets. I think the best opening experience in recent sets has probably been Journey Together, simply because it's a smaller set, aka it's easier to pull what you're looking for. But being able to get an illustration rare in every 6 packs is huge, because Prismatic Evolutions didn't even have illustration rares. Destined Rivals, the hit rates have been absolutely brutal for a lot of people, including myself. Looking at Black Bolt and White Flare, getting one in every 6 packs, I think is going to make this potentially the best opening experience since the end of the Sword and Shield block with Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith was absolutely incredible. Still my favorite set of all time. I still think it's the best set of all time, with that Galarian Gallery being just absolutely stunning. But this is going to make for the best opening experience potentially of the Scarlet and Violet era, and potentially by a wide margin. You're talking about an illustration rare in pretty much every booster bundle. Now you're not going to have booster boxes, so you're not going to be able to open up 36 pack booster boxes and pull 6 illustration rares, right? But you are going to be able to open up ETBs, potentially get like 2 illustration rares. You're going to be able to open up those booster bundles, and you should get, in most booster bundles, you should be able to pull an illustration rare at the very least. And so combining the fact that you have the illustration rares with the fact that you have the Pokeball and Master Ball reverse holos, and also some really nice special illustration rares, and the BWR rarities, which we don't even know the pull rates on those yet. I think those are going to be astronomical, quite frankly. And if you pull one of those, you're going to just be on cloud 9. But just the sheer fact that you're going to be able to get illustration rares much more easily than you have in the Scarlet and Violet era, I think is going to make for an unbelievably fun opening experience with Black Bolt and White Flare coming up later this month. So let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. And if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Have a good one.